Hello, my name is Jacob Stobart. I wrote my paper on becoming a dietitian and the issue that we are having in the dairy industry today. Over the past couple semesters, I have taken nutrition classes and anatomy classes, and it's really opened my eyes, allowing me to become more aware of the future health risks associated with the foods that we eat and how they are produced. Dairy being a big issue in people's lives, I know that many people are lactose intolerant and either struggle to eat dairy or can't eat it at all. This production of dairy takes a big toll on the environment and our bodies, and it was never something I really thought of growing up as a kid. But recently, learning more about its effects, it's made me want to dig a little bit deeper into the problem that we are facing today. Over the past couple years, many people have also done their research and have started to stray away from the dairy industry and the meat industries, transitioning to plant-based and meatless products, which is more of a natural process than the dairy industry. So, first off, there's a lot that goes into the production of dairy. This includes having to take up land and water resources just to overfeed the cattle so that they will produce the necessary amounts that the farmers need. These cattle get fed about 20 to 25 kilograms of food per day, and humans usually only consume around 2.5 kilograms per day, so that kind of shows you how much food and land that they're taking up. This takes away from the farmland that can be used to develop other agricultural resources, and it also overuses water irrigation systems just to sustain the amount of land needed to produce the food necessary. A fun fact about dairy is that the milk we drink is made of around 87% water. The other 13% is composed of pus, blood, calcium, vitamins, and proteins. This leads to my other point about the health of humans. In fact, we are the only species known to drink milk past our childhood stages, and not to mention the milk of another species. Dairy is not as healthy for humans like it is advertised by the dairy industry. In fact, it can be destructive to the human body if it is consumed in the suggested amounts. Many advertisements say that drinking milk often increases bone strength and bone growth, but in fact, animal products, and in this situation, milk, often increases the pH of blood due to this high protein content. The fake idea that milk is the most ideal way to gain nutrients and strengthen your bones is false, and there's a multitude of alternatives that do not have harmful effects on the body. There is some good in milk, with it being calcium rich, but there are also alternative ways to get the necessary calcium, like eating spinach, seeds, or soybeans. A group I found that sides with lessening the production of dairy is PETA, that stands for People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, and they're for not abusing animals for the production of food. Cow's milk is one of the primary causes of food allergies among children. Most people begin to produce less lactase, the enzyme that helps with the digestion of milk, when they are as young as 2 years old, and this reduction can lead to the lactose intolerance in kids. A study showed that people who suffered from irregular heartbeats, asthma, headaches, fatigue, and digestive problems showed complete improvements in their health after cutting milk from their diets, according to PETA. So knowing all this information, I think it will help me make things easier when trying to reach out to people to sway their thoughts on the production of dairy. There are already a ton of famous people and big organizations that are fighting these big companies that are ruining our environment and also our health. With that being said, I think advocating for these animals' rights and trying to protect our environment, within a few years we can make even more of a change than what has already been done. And with that, becoming a dietitian, I want to create better lifestyles for people, for themselves. And without a healthy environment, it's pretty hard to create a healthy lifestyle. So if we're able to shape the thoughts of the people around us on these unhealthy habits that we all have, then helping people help themselves as a dietitian, I'll be doing my job, and I'll be able to have that satisfaction that comes with helping people create better lifestyles for themselves. Thank you.